This is Main Art. Thanks for checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. Today I'm just going to be doing some additional work on this ghost pirate ship that has almost this kind of phantasm vampire creature potentially coming out of the water. So yeah, definitely a lot going on in this piece, but it's a lot of fun. So I'm just going to kind of get in and see what we can do, where we can take it. Just looking up here, I'm just gonna add some, a little bit more texture up on the front here. Start that out. Also just kind of go over some of our lines here. The black gives it a nice reinforcement. Okay, from here, I want to just continue with the sky, that fading sky, kind of getting it a little darker. Some clouds in there, maybe. I kind of envision this might be early morning, sun rising after the night on the ocean. So yeah, definitely, like I said, some creepy stuff happening. See if I can work some more colors into this. This kind of clouded creature just coming out of the ocean. I'm gonna just also get some dark up here in the back. Could still be some of the night sky. The background, work in some start out with a little dark charcoal as the base, but then I really want to work in that darker kind of purple look and feel, and you can get some cool colors from that. Really blends nicely and the contrast pops. So I'm just gonna fill in some of this sky. And again, you know, we could, nice thing, we could go back over any of our main lines with the charcoal pencil, so that'll be cool. So from here, I'm just gonna get some fill and then go back in. So we can kind of go in and get some sky, some clouds. Back in there. You can even get some dark shapes with the thick charcoal. Yeah, so really kind of working across the sky, the background. So yeah, just getting faded in there and then really get some contrast on this character. Well, you can see you can get some really vivid colors, which is nice with the pastel, the dry pastel. But let me go over our lines. We had some kind of breaking lines and different things from the ship. Just reinforcing some of the ship lines. Yeah, so definitely a lot going on in this painting, but we're filling in the backdrop. Get a little bit more of this orange down in here, like that. And just with our finger, we just kind of do a nice blend. Okay. All right, so yeah, we'll start getting some extra streaks in here. Open that up a little bit. Some cloud separation back in there. Definitely cool. Even come in way down. Just nice and easy. Just maybe get the ocean where it would be in between. You could just kind of fade that in very lightly. Maybe there'll be some streaks, some colors. Just kind of mute that, get that out. Cool reflection. Yeah, definitely gives it a little bit of color back there. And now, let's see, from this point, fill in a little bit of extra space back in here. Let's see, let's add a little bit more splash coming up. It's just kind of water splash feel. A little bit more going on here. Yeah, and I'll go again. We'll go back over our, like I was saying, some of the legs of the octopus, the arms. Sorry about that. But you can almost use the natural contour of the paper to see where it's almost like some of the water, just how it flows. You know, you see the openings, the gaps, just kind of add to it. So it definitely could give that kind of emerging from the depths, the ocean feel. Okay. So at this point, I think I'm gonna just kind of work on just highlighting some of the ship for today, and then I'll pick back up in another video. But just want to let me just get that background. There'll be sky back there, so just gonna fill some of that in, fade that in. Want to lose some of this under here. Yeah, it definitely gives it a creepy kind of vibe, and then you can even use heavier sections of the yellow. Really, really pops. But I'm gonna just kind of get in. Looks like there was some rips happening under there. Just kind of fill in some areas. blacking that out a little bit, this section. Again, this ship's gonna be pretty weathered, beaten up, this ghost pirate ship. Who knows where it ventured. Reinforce some of these lines back in here. You could really use the black too to kind of get those contours. It's a nice technique. Okay, so yeah, definitely different stuff, and it would even hook on the, you know, we would even see something like this. Shade in some of that. All right. From here, I want to just give a little extra to our face up here. Say this is the haunted sail. So I want to just give it a little bit more texture, some dimension. Kind of organically just built into the sails. Okay, add a little bit of white in certain areas, really highlight some of that glow. You just kind of extend it out, gives it a neat effect. Just gonna make the bottom darker here to give us a little bit more separation. Maybe some ropes hanging off the front here. Yeah, definitely some interesting stuff going on. Just gonna pull in a little bit darker on this side. All right. So yeah, we definitely got a lot of stuff happening on this one. I'm just gonna quickly go over add a little bit more dimension here to our friend, the octopus, just to get those lines a little bit sharper. Just kind of got a little bit faded with the pastel, which, you know, that always gonna happen. here. Got a little bit caught up. Give it a little bit of some ridges. This main arm. And this might be getting a little bit of light from that side, so I'm just gonna lighten that a little bit. Not too much, but yeah, just adding a little bit here and there. Maybe it's catching a little bit. Know how maneuverable they are. Beautiful creatures. All right. Just get some highlights on our last arm. All right. Finish a few quick cuts up here. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you so much for checking out this video. You know, keep drawing, doing creative stuff. I mean, it's awesome, you know. You could kind of just get in, see where the drawing takes you, whether it be pastel, paint, charcoal, you know. I really appreciate your time, and be sure to check out my other videos. Thank you. This is Main Art. Take care and keep drawing.